so I'm just using my Nivea Men post-shave balm. So I'm going to test if it breaks me out or not. But I'm just using this as a primer. I just put it all over my face, around my T-zone and my forehead. And you're meant to leave it a few minutes to go tacky, so that's what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to hydrate my face with this Pure Hydrate Mist. Also, excuse my skin, I've had a lot of breakouts. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation for the first time, so excited. So I'm going to use my beauty blender for the first time to blend my foundation together. Yeah, so far so good. I really like how this beauty blender is blending it all in, so that's good. I'm just dabbing it onto my face like normal. Yeah. This tone is really nice. It might be a bit too orange, but you can't tell on camera, so it's alright. So I just realised I've been really stupid and I forgot to put the NYX Liquid Illuminator underneath my foundation. So I'm going to try. This might not work at all, this might ruin it, but I'm going to try putting some on the back of my hand, like a tiny amount, and try using my beauty blender to like blend a tiny bit on top. I'll do it around the places where I'd highlight, so the inner of my forehead, tops of my cheekbones, my nose, cupid bow, then a bit on my chin, and see if that works. It might be too much, but this is my first time using it, so if it goes wrong, that's expected. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the number 15. I'm using these under my eyes so far, and then probably on all the places I want to highlight, and I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend it all out. Really like the finish of this. The concealer is super like highlighting and glowing. I really like this combo of the foundation and the concealer. I'm actually going to be using just a NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer just to conceal any spots. So I'm going to be using my Airspun Loose Face Powder for the powdering. I'm actually going to use my beauty blender to bake. I'm going to actually bake today for the first time in forever. So I'm going to see how good this powder is. I'm going to bake under my eyes, on my chin, basically everywhere where I put my concealer. Whilst I am baking my face, I'm going to start my eyes with this. Already primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Priming Potion, and I'm just going to start on the eyes. I don't know what look I'm going to go for, so this could go really wrong. I'm going to be taking a mix of raw sienna and burnt orange, and on my Morphe E27 I'm just going to run this through the crease. These two are just going to be my transition shades. So I'm just starting on the outer, and then I'm just bringing it inwards, so by the time you get to the inner corner of the eye you've got less product. Okay, now I'm just going to take a more defined brush. This is just a Real Techniques one, and I'm going to be taking just burnt orange on its own. I'm going to be focusing this right in the crease to make it more defined. Next, I'm going in with my Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer, and I'm going to go in with Realgar, I don't know how to say it. And I'm going to focus this more on the crease, but more on the outer V as well. So I'm just kind of patting it into the outer V, and then slowly pushing upwards into the crease. Then I'm just taking my MAC 227, and I'm going to be taking burnt orange and raw sienna again, and I'm just going to be brushing this on top of the colour that we just put in. Just basically, I'm just brushing this into the crease and upwards. This is just going to make sure that everything's blended out. I'm taking Cypress Umber on my Morphe 412, and I'm just focusing it on the outer V of the eye. You really don't need much at all, because otherwise it just takes away from the orange. These are just like incredible eyeshadows. They blend so flawlessly and blend together really well. Yeah, they're really good to work with, and the colours are just insane. Then I'm just using my MAC 227 and 227. Why am I saying 227? I'm taking my MAC 224, and again I'm just blending it all together with no product on. I'm going to be taking Love Letter, which is like my favourite shade ever. I just had to include it. It's amazing. I can't wait to use this. And I'm going to be taking it on my Sigma E25 brush, and basically I'm going to be popping this all over the lid, so packing it on. And I'm going to be blending this into the brown in the outer corner. And I'm putting all of the product on one end and not the other side of the brush, if you can tell. This means that I can pack it on without it going too much into the crease. Now I'm just taking Venetian, I think that's how you say it, Venetian red, and I'm going to be taking this on the same brush as I used for the Love Letter, just the Sigma E25, and I'm just going to be putting this on the outer V between the pink and the brown. This will just hopefully make it look a bit more seamless and blended together. I'm just kind of packing it on top. And then just taking Cypress Umber again. I'm just going to be adding this on the outer V again, just to deepen it up a bit. I'm using this big Morphe brush. I'm just going to wipe away the powder that was left to bake. I've actually had this on for maybe an hour because I went for my dinner and everything. So this should definitely be baked. Take this big Morphe E27, basically using the same brushes and the same eyeshadows as I used on my eyes, and I'm going to run this underneath. So I'm taking Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange. Then I'm taking my Zoeva 227 and going in with Real Gar. This time I'm going more closer to the waterline. And I'm going to take Love Letter on the Sigma E25. With an even smaller detail brush, I'm going to take the Cypress Umber, the dark brown colour. I'm trying to get this to as close to the waterline as possible. And I'm using my Backstage lashes in the style Saint Tropez. I'm going to put these on off camera because I'm really not good at putting them on camera at all. So now I have my lashes on, I'm going to start on the face. So I'm going to use my Anastasia contour kit. I'm really excited about this. So I'm just taking Fawn on my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to be making some cheekbones. Over contour these cheekbones, I'm going to take a mixture of Java and Havana, and I'm going to bronze up my cheekbones with my Bare Minerals brush. Okay, so far so good. I like these colours. I'm going to start bringing it up onto the tops of my forehead, just at the sides. Start warming my forehead up. Then taking a smaller brush and the lighter shade Java, I'm going to contour my nose. Now I've finished my contour, I'm going to move on to highlight. Da, da, da. I'm going to be taking my Morphe G23. This is one of the gunmetal ones. And to be honest, I think I'm just going to do a mix of all of them. So, yes. Okay, so far so good. Jeez. Oh, it's beautiful. Right. Look how good that is. I'm just bringing it up in a C shape like how I did the NYX highlighter with my beauty blender. Look at that glow. That glow. Oh, cute. I'm going to use the MAC lip liner in Strip Down because this is another new thing I got. I think this is my favourite lip liner of all time. It literally goes with any nude or pinky or any lipstick. Like, I could honestly wear this on its own. It's such a nice colour. I really, really like it. So I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Crush. And I haven't tried this at all on myself, so I'm super excited for this. I'd also like to say, I've swatched this on my hand before, and literally, I was like rubbing it backwards and forwards with my finger, like rubbing on it really hard, would not come off. So I've got high expectations for this because of how many people rave about it and everything. I'm going to be spraying my face with the Kate All Nighter makeup setting spray, just the normal long lasting one. And then I'm just wafting my face. And this is the final makeup. Okay, so Jazz wanted to come in the video. Bye bye. Bye.